Chibi Reviews sucks. He is a degenerate loli defender, but he is mainly known for making content related to anime, and he is also a scammer. Last year, he was trying to raise $25,000 for a lawsuit against a hacker, but only raised $17,000. After taking down the page, he never even filed the lawsuit and kept the money. That is not exactly how I was introduced to him. I'm not really a huge anime fan. I've only seen my brother watch a few shows here and there, but that's about it. I never really got into it that much, but what introduced me to Chibi Reviews was a video he released where he was crying about losing everything. His girl cheated on him, and his friends didn't care about him and abandoned him. After this video came out, Twitter started trying his shit. Imagine your girl cheating on you, and your friends turning against you and everyone is laughing at you. I almost felt bad for the guy, until I learned more about him. He started dating that girl when she was freshly 18, and he was 28. While they are both adults, I still have to wonder how long they knew each other before dating, because he has very confidently defended loli content. Here we fucking go again. Back in January I made a video on Lakari who accidentally exposed himself for having a loli link saved on his notepad. His chat was pressing him for it, but he claims he didn't do anything wrong. Then he posted some tweets owning up to his mistakes, but insisted that he never engaged with any form of media involving minors. If you have already seen that video, then you'll know that he was lying about not engaging with that type of content, and that I'm against loli content. Usually I'll let people enjoy things and mind my own business, but if I catch you being into loli shit then I'm staying the fuck away from you, and I'll call you out for it. You can't be going around like that and then be surprised that we find you weird. But fast forward to now, we got motherfuckers going out of their way to defend loli content. Well actually it's not anything new, they have been around for several years. But recently, they've been going against Gideon and Schlep for calling it out, but it's mainly people on Twitter that are in favor of loli, and Chibi Reviews is their strongest soldier. As far as I'm aware, he has 489,000 subscribers and he's defending loli content because he believes in anti-censorship and he supports free speech. It's a drawing of a child character in a sexual way. That's not free speech, it's degeneracy. Why the hell am I even making this video? You should already know that. He has made videos defending loli, but I'm gonna be real with you. His voice actually pisses me off just listening to him talk. So instead I will just focus on the biggest arguments and the manipulation tactics him and the lolicons use. The biggest argument I hear from these people is that they aren't real and a real child isn't being harmed. Does a pedophile have to physically harm a real child in order to be a pedophile? No, you need to be aware of the signs of pedophilia in order to prevent it from happening. The goal is not to just catch predators, but it's to also prevent real children from being harmed. And when someone is openly into loli, it's safe to assume that they have some sort of fucked up fantasy and we should call them out for it. Chibi keeps saying that we should separate fiction from reality, but we already know it's fiction. Nobody has ever said that loli content was real, and that doesn't make it any less weird than it already is. I don't know why they keep using this as their biggest argument, but a lot of the arguments being made, at least on Twitter, are so disingenuous and manipulative. They are trying to convince you that the people who have gotten several predators arrested don't care about children, and that they are the real pedophiles. I've seen Gideon's catches, and he knows how to handle it well. He has made some mistakes in the early days, but he has learned from it. Schlep is a real victim of grooming, and somebody made a disgusting drawing of him as a child. If you are a victim of sexual abuse, then you have every right to be against loli content. Whoever did that shit is a degenerate piece of shit. The fact that they are trying to label them as the real pedophiles when they have actively stood against it is just disingenuous. I hate when a motherfucker tries to say that we don't care when in reality it's them that don't care. It's a manipulation tactic that is commonly used to excuse bad behavior and redirect the backlash to somebody else. They are trying to convince you that they are the good guys. You guys don't actually think Chibi Reviews or any of the loli defenders are actually good guys, right? I mean, Gideon has done some things that are worth criticizing. I didn't like his catch with EDP445 because nothing came out of it, and EDP was still allowed to walk free after grooming a real 15-year-old girl, and in my opinion, Gideon was highly unprofessional in that catch. but in his later catches, he started taking it more seriously and actually got predators arrested, so I do see some improvements. But even with all of his past controversies and mistakes, I would rather side with him over a fucking lolicon. People who are into loli will never be cool to me. I ain't hearing anyone out. That shit isn't open for debate, so don't even pull up in my comment section acting like I'm wrong for having a problem with you. He also ducked a debate with Gideon because apparently he doesn't do streams and he's antisocial. I understand if people don't feel comfortable doing debates, but if you're defending something that is so degenerate and heavily despised with so much confidence, then why would you be scared to actually debate with someone in real time? I don't think it has anything to do with you being antisocial. I think it has more to do with the fact that you know it's bad and you're scared of being confronted about it. You'll never defend loli in real life because you know damn well what will happen if you do. He's trying to hide behind his videos and Twitter so he can manipulate others into believing he's the good guy in this situation. Another argument they make is that loli and pedophilia are not correlated and that there are more predators who are against loli than there are in favor of loli. This argument doesn't work because pedophiles come from all walks of life: poor, rich, wife and kids, no wife and no kids, white, black, Hispanic, Asian. You get the point. Pedophiles don't just come from one category of people, but rather all categories. I'm well aware that there are some people who have once said pedophilia is immoral and illegal, but would end up doing it themselves. But you can't just call someone a pedophile just because they disagree with you. We actually have reasons to believe that lolicons are pedophiles. Being attracted to drawings of children is still fucked up, no matter how hard you try to convince everyone that you aren't weird. Obviously it's not on the same level as Jeffrey Epstein. Literally no one has ever said that, but it is still fucking weird and degenerate. They will constantly bring up more evil people to feel better about themselves and to also attempt to redirect the backlash away from them. But I'm the type of person who doesn't pick and choose who to criticize. I'll say how I feel about something at a particular moment. Sometimes it's some cringy YouTubers who also do things I don't agree with, and other times it's people that I consider to be evil. Do I think Chibi Reviews is the most evil person? Not really, but I still don't like him and never will. To anyone watching this video, we have already established that it's not real. But at the very least, you have to admit it's fucking weird. Don't try to pretend that this should be normalized. It is not normal behavior and it never will be.